a transactional relationship with you. So it's a relationship of transaction. It's called work chop. So you work and you chop. So anything that puts money in your pocket, you can actually survive with it. So surviving means there's a food on your table, and there's a cloth on your back, and there's a roof over your head. So if you can do this thing, you're already earning a living, you're surviving. But please don't stop and say, thank God, I can make for number one, at least I'm surviving. At least find something to do to become significant in life, because you're not sent here on earth to survive. You are sent here on earth to become significant, to create legacy, build dynasty, build succession plan. And one of the best ways to do that is to connect with quality people, people that are moving in the direction of your interest in life. We call them mastermind mentors, because anyone that you go to that can mentor you should have some level of experience, some system and structure, because without structure there is no future, and should be able to teach you some level of millionaire skills. Tell your neighbor, millionaire skills. All millionaire skills are all learnable skills. So you are telling me you're not a millionaire yet, you're not counting millions yet. That means there are 6 skills you need to actually learn that will make these skills a reality in your life. Number one is called problem solving skills. What does it called? You must be solving problem already for a large number of people. You are not part of the solution, you are surely going to, you are part of the problem. So become part of the solution. Think of what you're going to contribute, what you're going to add to the society, how you're going to solve some problems. The chair you're sitting down today is someone's idea. That's why you're solving a problem for you. That's why you're sitting down on the chair today. So the phone you're using today, the clothes you're wearing, of course, the books you're having right now is someone's idea. That they articulated, think about it, they document it, take action with it, and it's a reality today, because everything rises and falls on leadership. That's another skill you need to learn. Leadership skills. What does it called? Okay, another skill is called people management skills. Another skill is called emotional intelligence skills. Another skill is called self-awareness skills. Another skill is called negotiation skills. It's a skill to build people. It's a skill to build a team. Makes the dream work. If your dream is too small, you don't need a team. If it's big, you need a team. You need to build an organization. You need to build a community, entrepreneurs community, investment community, Christian community, Muslim community. You need to build a community or a business family. So this relationship, there are 2 things you need in life. You need people that you need and people that need you. 2 most important relationships. You need people and people need you. So you have to connect with only quality people, people that can add value to your life, people have higher frequency of creativity, of thought. So and then other people will connect to you and their life become better. So this relationship is called a significant relationship, or you call it a transformation. It's a relationship of transformation. So your life will never remain. There are 2 factors here. There are factors happening outside of you, the factor happening inside of you. The factors happening outside of you is called contributing factors. What does it call? The factor happening inside of you is called determining factors. What does it call? So the contributing factors, they can never stop you from succeeding. They only facilitate your success or delay you or slow you down, but they can never stop you. Those contributing factors is the sun, the moon, the weather, the naira, the dollars, the pounds, the president, your governor, your neighbor, your auntie, your pastor. These are people, things you cannot control. So they are not the major factor why people are not succeeding in life. The factors that determine your success that can also make someone not succeed is embedded in us. It's called determining factors. So there are 2 factors in us, positive and negative, a winner and a loser. So always focus. Focus. Always focus on the positive factor, which is your faith, your courage, your determination, your creativity, of course, your vitality, your focus on to improve your ideas, your competence, your ability to, of course, relate with people, and the factors you need to ignore. So ignore. The factors are negative factors. These are your fear, your doubt, your anger, resentment, hatred. Ignore these factors, so that once you are the most important factor. Once you improve, everything will improve. Once you grow, everything will grow. So because of that, you have been our major focus for some time. We have been talking about how you can become the ultimate version of yourself. So anywhere you go, miracles happen. Anywhere you go, things work together for your own good. Anything you touch turns to gold. So we continue from yesterday or day before yesterday, which says the act of understanding and being understood. So we have to continue today, the act of understanding and being understood. Okay, so today is part 3 already, and let's see why we can close this thing today, because tomorrow there's something already waiting for me and you. So we have here, most people are struggling. Most struggling is the lack of creating rapport. Okay, most people, like I said, are struggling today. Most struggling is as a result of lack of creating rapport. So okay, lack of creating rapport. So today is part 3, and it's 15th of 1, 2025. Okay. So most people you see that are struggling today because they don't know how to relate with people. They don't know how to connect with people. So rapport simply means that a close and harmonious relationship in which the people or groups concerned understand each other's feelings, ideas, and communicate well. So rapport simply means connecting, gelling, bonding, clicking, and have conversation easily, and of course without difficulty or to understand to be that same tone verbally, psychologically, and emotionally. So if for you to succeed in life, you must know how to shake hands when you get to the awareness, of course, circle of influence and the table of quality people. So when rapport is present in a relationship, or when rapport is present, defenses are low, trust is high, talking is easy, understanding is deep. So, and then when rapport is not present, defenses are high, trust is low, and talking is difficult, and understanding is shallow. So as you move into new circles in life, as God introduces you to new arena of greatness, quality people, you should know how to create rapport. If not, that means you are suffering from what we call social anxiety or shyness. That is the ability. You don't know how to communicate with people. You are just shy. Social anxiety, you need to keep to yourself, bottle your neck. I know that we instinctively want to protect ourselves from strangers, and we naturally appear to be close when you meet people. Biologically and psychologically, we want to protect ourselves from strangers to survive, because you don't know them, you don't know their motive, you don't know their agenda. So that will actually make a lot of people to close that. They don't want to talk to somebody. But let me tell you something: the money is not in a place, money is in people. The money you are looking for in the hands of people. So when rapport is not there, you start second guessing yourself. Not just that, you start auto correcting yourself, and that is why trust becomes difficult. When rapport is there, of course defenses are low, trust is high. And how do you do this? Okay, then talking is easy. That means you can actually flow in communication. We discussed all these things already. Understanding is deep. So we also went there to discuss that rapport is not accidental and coincidentally. It's actually created intentionally and deliberate. So you don't just go to arena of greatness and new environment. You meet new clients, new customer, new relationship, and you are just hoping that the best will happen. You're just hoping that you start connecting and gelling. No, you must be intentional and deliberate to actually make up your mind to create rapport. And the best way to do is to practice, because practice makes perfect. You have to practice rapport in your day-to-day activity, in the supermarket, in the banks, in churches, in your environment, your street, anywhere you find yourself. Just do it. Just start creating rapport, because as you begin to create rapport, there are two strategies we have to discuss. So we started giving one yesterday. It's a strategy of you have to reflect on yourself. So we gave 4 things yesterday. We only really trust ourselves. So you need to see yourself in other people, because when you need to see yourself in other people, of course, it is to actually give people a chance to qualify them, whether they are going to be in your circle of influence, on the table of greatness, or the center of course, attraction. So you have to see yourself in others. We automatically look for similarities. So you have to look for what things you can have a common ground with. You like to watch football, you like to read books, you like to add value to people, you like to serve. So you have to find those common ground, those similarities, and you start by relating. So of course, we discussed yesterday that when you find a common similarity, it's easy to relate, and also the others can see themselves in you. So rapport can be created intentionally. So it's called the process of mirroring and matching. So yesterday we ended with 6 things yesterday, which I'm going to continue today. I said 6 things to mirror as follows. So the first thing to mirror out of the 6 things, of course, 6 things to mirror. So you have to put it like a mirror. So you try to look for these things in people. Number 1, you have to look at the body language. The body language we discussed yesterday. The body language. So I said something about the body language. A person's body language is either open or closed. Vulnerability or create or either a person is vulnerable or is closed. Of course, he closed all the door, created a barrier to protect himself. So number 2, we discussed about abilities is called is physiology. So, and what I mean by that is simply means the shape and the posture of the person. While the person is sitting down, sitting upright, relaxed, or H, don't worry, let me just write the things down. Let me clean some of these things so that we can actually have space to write some things today. So that let's see how far. So when the way you sit will determine why somebody can easily accept you as someone that is have value to contribute. If you sit anyhow and sit as if your papa or the whole world don't finish for you, nobody will have to open up to you. And when you go where everybody is sitting upright, you go and sit as if you don't have anywhere you are going in life. You spread your legs, scatter your legs, sit anyhow, of course, not upright. It becomes difficult for people to open up to you. So it's easy to create rapport when you go to any place and you see people do, and you mirror yourself in them, and you try to act like them to just get their attention, to actually add value to them, because the purpose of life is to create, connect, and contribute. So if you are not adding value, it's difficult. Your mindset is not to add value. It's difficult to create rapport, because the mindset behind the action is more important than the action himself. So I wrote number 3 yesterday, gesture. So I put the gesture. Number 4, I put there, of course, your tone. Okay. And number 5, I put there your pace of doing things. Okay. Number 6, I put there your clothings. Okay. You can't be dressing anyhow and want people to give you the attention. Okay, let me just put it, your dress sense. Your dress sense, okay. And let's put the pace. Let's put your speed of communication. Like me, I talk very fast. Okay, there are people that don't talk very fast like me. And the tone, I put it there, you're warm. Either you're a warm person, or you're actually a cold person. Okay, yeah, or not too, and or you're soft or harsh. Okay, soft and harsh. Okay, so, and then we have here your gesture, which simply means your facial expression when communicating. Facial expression when communicating with people. Okay, your physiology, that means your whether you are a person that likes to, some people sit upright or relaxed age. So whether it's upright, you like to sit upright, or you have to always sit in a relaxed, of course, form. So we're going to talk about that, the body language. Okay, so no, your physiology, not this one. Sorry, that means I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see which one. Okay, your shape and posture. Sorry, your shape and posture. Okay, so perfect. So okay, so whether you are an open-minded person or you're a closed person, so this will help you to mirror yourself in other people. Okay, let's get some things to write this morning, and let's see how far we can go. So when you go to a meeting, you meet people, of course. What if they sit upright, you are also expected to sit upright. That will help you to connect and communicate automatically with them. Rapport is building is building a bridge. Write this on your notes, very, very important. Rapport is you building a bridge so that a person can feel safe. A rapport is you building a bridge. A rapport is you building a bridge so that a person can feel safe to come into your world, ideas and space, full stop. Rapport is you building a bridge. Rapport is you building a bridge so that a person can come. Rapport is you building a bridge so that a person will feel safe to come into your world, ideas and space, full stop. Rapport is you building a bridge. Rapport is you building a bridge so that a person will feel safe to come into your world, ideas and space. So when we say go out and create rapport as an entrepreneur, as an investor, we are telling you to go and build a bridge so that the person can feel safe to come into your world, into your idea and your space. So rapport is you building a bridge, so that a person will feel safe to come into your world, ideas and space, full stop. So this is not even a bad thing to do, because even God himself showed us that he had to come to become human being in form of Jesus Christ, to die to redeem man to himself. So man has lost his place, but God came to man. He did not allow man come to him, because man has made effort to come to him, but he could not actually recover back his divinity and his place. So each of us have dominating personality traits that we reflect, that we have to reflect intentionally. So there are 4 dominating traits that you have to pay attention to. But when you know your dominating trait, and you know this dominating trait on people, you're actually going to help you work with people. So when you know somebody that is not a talkative, is not an extrovert, is an introvert, you can now know, oh, okay, so this person, by the time you start, good morning, imagine you calling someone on phone, how are you doing? My name is Ofon, good morning. Today, you say, how are you doing? And the person say, I'm fine. The person talk at slow pace. So you have to come down to a space of communication. I mean, you just meet somebody, say, hi, you look sharp. I like the way you dress. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. The person say, the person talk to you very, very, very slow and calmly. You know this person is either a phlegmatic or, of course, a melancholic, or the person is an introvert. He doesn't like to talk very fast like me. Me, I talk very, very fast. So a lot of people are not like that. That if I meet somebody that's not a fast talker like me, I need to slow down to his own space, because that will help the person to mirror himself in me, so that you can communicate effectively and create rapport. Turn on rapport. So the first 4 basic personality type. 4 basic personality type. Okay, number 1 is called sanguine. Number 4 is called sanguine. Okay, these guys you see. Okay, I'll actually going to give you the note, but it's fine. I'll just give you some few things. These are choleric. Number 3, this is melancholic. Okay, and then number 4, this phlegmatic. Okay, so you need to understand this 4 personality type. At least have an there's a book called um um no, I've forgotten the book. Uh, eh? How to, yes, how you act the way you, why you act the way you act. Yes. So the book actually did a lot of job with this of course this personality type, but it also made us understand that all of us have a little of this trait inside of us, but one dominates more. So when you meet somebody, I think these two are more, of course, these two are more of the extrovert, and these two are more of the introvert. So these people are always the most active person you see. These ones are most, of course, they keep to themselves. So when you go to carry rapport with people, you should be able to understand basic knowledge about this personality type, so that it will help you to communicate effectively. So I would like us to take just a few statements about these people, so that this will help us to actually, of course, understand personality type when you want to carry rapport. Let's start with the first one, the sanguine. Okay, so it simply says a personality type is described primarily as being highly talkative. So these people you see, sanguine, the personality type is described primarily as being highly talkative, comma, active, comma, social. So this personality type is primarily a talkative, you know, is very active, social, and is full of energy. So he has this enthusiasm with him. Is always most. So these people are always like talking. Okay, they're active, very social, very energetic. These guys might likely be have a dominating trait of a sanguine in them. So write this one down. I said primarily type is described as being highly talkative, active, social, energetic. If you are with me, shall I? Okay, and enthusiastic. So he's always very, very excited about things. So he comes here, they change the presence of this place. Everybody will know that he's there. His energy is high in the roof. So full stop. Sanguine tends to be more extroverted. Sanguine tends to be more extroverted and enjoying being part of the crowd. He's very, very excited to be part of the crowd. He's always very excited. He doesn't like where only him can stay. So he's more extroverted and enjoy being part of the crowd. And they find being social, outgoing, and charismatic. So they're always an outgoing person, charismatic person, is always social. That is one thing about sanguine. So these people like this, either phlegmatic or melancholic, you have to actually see how you can jump your energy to communicate with them. They also, I said, they're extroverted, and they love being part of the crowd. They love being social, outgoing, and charismatic. So and if you're engaging with them, it's very, very good that you up your energy. So that is one dominating trait about this guy called sanguine. So it's also, we want to create a rapport with people that are sanguine, extroverted. It's kind of going to be challenging if you are a melancholic or phlegmatic. So you have to up your game to at least be able to create a rapport with them, because they can see you and hug you and carry you. In fact, your leg will leave the ground. So you have to, if they drop, you don't have to keep your face. I told about facial expression, your gesture. Your gesture should not be weird. You just have to smile and blend in, so you can create rapport, because God will put you in front of entrepreneurs, in front of quality people. Some of them are going to be sanguine. So how do you create rapport with them when you are not, you don't like to be at the spotlight, but they like to the spotlight? So that is what will help you. When you see this kind of person, you will not feel angry, you will not feel awkward. You just know this is who they are. These 4 basic personality type. So let's go to discuss the second one. I just want to give a brief note. So I think that's one of the book we need to read. Why you act the way you act. Okay, I read that book, I think, when I was in final year in school, and also read the book again. It's very, very good. And let's go to the second one. The second one is choleric. These guys you see, choleric, they are also extroverted. They are independent. Choleric are extroverted, independent, decisive, goal-oriented, and ambitious. Full stop. Choleric are more extroverted, just like the sanguine. They are extroverted. They are independent. They don't need you. The choleric don't need you. In fact, you are not important to them. They are decisive, goal-oriented, and ambitious. They want to achieve. Well, I'm going to talk to you about something very important today, about dominant trait, interest. So when I come to dominant interest, you now understand why some people act the way they act, and you also recognize that this is who they are. Accepting them for who they are help you to create rapport as an entrepreneur. People struggle in relationship, marriage, business, investment because they don't know how to create rapport, and they want people to understand, but they don't want to understand. So the act of understanding and being understood. So you must understand these four personality type. So I say choleric are more extroverted, they are independent, decisive, goal-oriented, and ambitious. So when you see full stop, when you see people like this, Oga, the things that you have to know that these people are always result-oriented. They like the dominating trait is result-oriented. Then they don't want to care about the risk. They can take the risk. They just want result. So therefore, I say they are more result-oriented. Therefore, naturally become leaders. Choleric are more result-oriented. Naturally, they become leaders. So we meet the choleric that are just result-oriented. They don't want to know the risks. They don't want to know the cost. They're ready to pay the price. I'm wondering why these guys are taking so many risks. And you cannot take it as a phlegmatic or melancholic. Melancholic, very meticulous person, very detailed person. Choleric don't get time for details. Let's get the work. Let's get the work done. Anyhow, let the work done. So when you see people like this, just know that these people are result-oriented and mostly and likely naturally become leaders. So they're result-oriented and naturally become what? Leaders. So, and then I don't want to go to their weakness, but I will talk about their weakness when I come to interest. So that when you meet people, you now know why this person, when we start conversation with someone, by the time you make the first 5 statements, you begin to place him where the person, whether he's an extrovert, introvert, and also how to relate to the person. So I used a form yesterday. Form, I say form simply means how is your family, how is your occupation, how is your recreation, how is your, of course, what's your understanding about money. So we talk a little about it today. So just know that people that always result oriented, they have a dominating trait of a choleric with them. They like to always be independent. They tell you I can do without you. Just know that this person, where they talk to you like this, the person has a higher dominating trait of a choleric inside of him. So let's look at the third one. I want to give us just briefing. So the third one is called melancholic. So this guy you see, and they tend to be analytical and detail oriented. Analytical, details oriented. Why this one is result oriented? It's always result. And you're wondering why this guy is so detail oriented. So, and you're angry. Why is so detailed? He's vetting everything. So they are analytical, detail oriented, deep thinkers. So they are deep thinkers. So you wonder why this guy is taking time to approve a project. So it's just their personality traits. So I say people, you must understand people for them to understand you. The act of understanding and being understood. So melancholic is more analytical, detail oriented, and deep thinker. So these people you see, they're introvert, they're introverted. They like to keep to themselves. They're introverts, and they try being single out in the crowd. They don't want it. So why some people why this man like the crowd, this one doesn't like the crowd. So it's introvert and avoids single out in the crowd. He doesn't want the crowd thing. He wants to do everything at the back. He wants to do everything under the shade. So you wonder why you are the one that produce. You say no. I don't want recognition. Just hide me. I'm not interested. And you're wondering why this guy is so excited about recognition, jumping up and down. Why this guy is not interested? You know that kind of person that I'm going to come to interest. So when I come to interest, it will put a lot of icing on this cake so that you understand why people act the way they act. And it's very interesting to get to understand this, because this wealth trial, you need to know it as an entrepreneur. When you are going to employ people to work with you, when people act the way they act, you should be able to understand them, because for people to understand you, you must also understand people. So you don't have issues in your business, emotionally, physically, financially, you don't have issues with people. So melancholic is a deep thinker, is detail oriented, analytical, is introvert, and avoids single out in a crowd. So, and these people you see, they are more of, write it down, a melancholic personality tends to self-reliance. So they are more of self-reliance. They don't need you. They are contented. They can be inside the house for morning till night. You are wondering, how can on earth somebody be in the house for morning till night? What are you going to do inside? So the melancholic personality tends to be self-reliance individuals who are thoughtful, reserved, and often anxious. That's a big problem with them. But they want to talk about their weakness, so they want to work on their strengths. Melancholic personality tends to be self-reliant individuals who are highly thoughtful, reserved, and often anxious. So they are reserved people. Reserved for Africa. They can reserve for the world. They can be to themselves, and you're wondering, this is disturbing you now. Say it out now. Problem. They don't have to say it out. So people like that, so they know what to say, but they don't know how to say it. So they keep to themselves. They bottle it up. They are bottleneck and they're always anxious. So when people like that, understand them that this is their big personality trait. So they are more reserved and thoughtful. They're always thinking. And these people you see, they always strive for perfection. And you're wondering why after sweeping the floor, they will remove their leg from their shoe and feel the floor to be sure that you sweep well. You just finished washing clothes and ironing. These people, they can't open the ground and checking whether you actually remove the spot. So when people like that, there are people like that too. You wash plates, finish, they will carry the plates, begin to look at like this. You are wondering, okay, let me wash plate. You serve them cup for a wine. They carry the cup and start inspecting the cup, whether there is any something anywhere. Very detailed people, very, very, in fact, they can get you offended because they are so detailed and perfection is their goal. They love perfection. So they surround themselves with tiny, tiny details. The tiny details is more important to them than your results. Why this guy is excited about results? They're interested about the details though. They're interested about the details. So as an entrepreneur, as an investor, you're going to meet people like this in your life who are more interested in details than even the result. Whether the result is there or not, okay, forget about them. Let us do what we say, as we say we should do it. And you're wondering, okay, let us get to where we're going to say no. So that time, don't drag. Don't drag. Understand, because when you understand them, there at some point they have to understand who you are as a person. So these people you see, their behavior is very wonderful. They are very details-oriented behavior. So you understand them. The Lord is good. Amen. You meet people like this. You meet people like this. You told them you are buying crayfish, these tomatoes, and when you come back home from the market, they will go and carry the tomatoes and start inspecting it. And you are wondering why on earth will somebody spend time to inspect a tomato, right? You are the one that do the pineapple for them, and you peel it and you cut it and put it in a plate. They will go and carry the pineapple they want to eat and start inspecting the pineapple. And you are wondering why on earth are people inspecting pineapple in this life? You know this kind of people that are wonderful people. And you thought they are putting 2 meat for them. And they'll go and check the soup to be sure there's 2 meat inside. And you're wondering how on earth why somebody have all the time to go and check this guy is wondering, this sanguine and choleric, they're wondering why on earth, why so we so meticulous. So it's not, I don't understand. So you have to understand these people. This is a big personality trait. Let's look at the last one, phlegmatic. This one was. Now it was pass. So when you meet them, just know that in a relationship, and the worst one that a woman becomes a phlegmatic, your own, sorry. Say no, sorry. You go explain, tire. No evidence. Your own done. Otilo, akwenye. But it's fine. You have to appreciate who they are. So these guys you see, this phlegmatic, they tend to be relaxed. Write it down. The individual tends to be relaxed, peaceful and quiet. They know even saying you. These people tend to be relaxed. Individual tends to be relaxed, peaceful, quiet, and easygoing. And you're wondering, people are making money. They can make money. Say, okay, I know fit to. You read 3 chapters for this 3 chapters. Say, okay, now only one of go read. You don't understand. So this individual tends to be relaxed, peaceful, quiet, and easygoing. They tend to be relaxed, always relaxed, peaceful, quiet, and easygoing. People like us that are choleric and then we have both dominating spirits, we are shouting and they're telling you, okay, that space where they carry. You see this space? Is this space where they carry? This is your speed. I am not a member of the committee. I don't know where you're coming from. They refuse to understand. They don't have interest though. So these people you see, they are relaxed. That why a man will be relaxed at 40 years. You never even think of doing one buy land, buy a car. You're very relaxed as an entrepreneur. You know even what that himself. And it's a problem already. So, and it's good for them anyway. You need them. They are relaxed, peaceful, quiet, and easygoing. So, and these people are very good. They are sympathetic and caring. They can care for Africa. So they care for others like tomorrow, no day. And they always have their own emotion. Even when they are dying, they will care for you. So they are sympathetic and they care about others. and they hide their own emotions. So phlegmatic individuals good in generalizing idea. He say you men, you women, and that is a problem that they have, compromising and generalizing ideas. So we have this each aspect of personality trait inside of us. All of us have each of these traits, but one of them always dominating well. So that dominating personality trait is what that people will see more and tag you as a choleric, but nobody is completely choleric without not having the other traits inside of him, but one tends to dominate more. So how do you know how to relate to people? Is their interest. So when you see somebody's interest, you can now understand whether he's an extrovert or introvert without not even talking much with the person. So I call it, I want to put something like under dominating interest. So people have what they call dominating interest. Let me look for another marker. So this is where I'm going to put the icing on the cake, and we can close today's class. So under this, because I don't want to clean this, I'm going to make reference to all this right very soon. So put it there, dominating interest. Dominating interest. So there are about 3 dominating interests I wanted to talk about. The first one is achievement and competitives. Achievers slash competitive. So the positive part is this side. This one is positive. The negative part is competitive. So the positive side is that I think we need to write it like this on your notes. Number 1, achievers. This positive. This negative. Okay, let me give something to write. They derive their sense of what? They just write under here. They derive their sense of what? Values and significance from achievements. They derive their sense of what? Values, significance from achievements. So the challenge is this: when they cannot achieve much, they start competing. They start competing with people, and they are not happy. The negative part is that they're happy when the achievers are achieving things. They're achieving ranks, values, money. They're achieving things. They're very excited. But when they don't achieve, they think to be competing. They be angry. They think that because someone else achieved success, they're going to affect them. So how do you know this when you start a conversation? How do you do? Tell me about yourself. They say, okay, I am who they are because I achieved this, I achieved this. They talk more about the achievement. When somebody is talking more about his achievement, you know that this person he sense what drives him is achievement. When you see somebody that talk about achievement, I do this, I achieve this, I achieve this, I achieve this, I achieve this. Know that his dominating trait is this achieve. So don't ever talk anything that will make them start being competitive with you. So massage their ego on this. They can easily create rapport with them, because when people ask somebody, okay, let me just write the 3 of them. So when I'm explaining, you can understand very well. Number two, dominating interest. Number 2, we have what they call amiable. Okay. Amiable slash the negative part is dependent. So you can take a note there so that when I'm explaining, it's going to make sense. They derive their sense of what? Values and significance from relationships. So these ones, they derive their sense of achievement from their sense of what? From achievements. Why this one is relationship? Ask them question. How are you doing? Say, I'm fine. Tell me about yourself. Is relationship. This one is my uncle. This one is my auntie. Now me help this one. Now me build this one. So that one, now my former girlfriend. This one. Now he talks more about relationship. No talk about achievement for that kind of person. He's not interested in achievement. He's always relationship. So he prefer relationship more than achievement. He prefer to make you his friend more than what he will achieve. So this kind of people, when they think to the negative part, that they think to depend on their father, depend on their mother, depend on government, depend on their senator, they want to depend. That's the negative part of their life. Negative part is that they're always depending. Positive side is that these people, you will like them when they are the one that are giving. They like relationship, they can give for Africa. So when people interest is relationship, please don't go and start talking achievement. You know one here. Now relationship, when you start to tell about yourself, use this form. How is your family? Family, they are talk about relationship. Family, this one. Family, oh, my auntie is achieving me. My uncle is, this one is achievement. Talk to this about how is your family. They ask you, how is your family? Listen to him very well. If a person start talking about more of relationship, know that this person interest is relationship. So stay on that lane with him. Agree with him first. Avoid no in the conversation. This will help you to carry rapport. How is your family? It's all about achievement. My family achieved this. My family travel. My family do this. You see them. They don't want to be part of your life except they will achieve something. They don't want to be part of your life except they will create relationship with you. This is their interest in life. Okay. Let me go to the last one so that will make more sense. The last one is called influencers influencers, influencers slash controllers, influencers slash controllers. So they tend to derive their sense of what values and significance from leadership and responsibility. So influencers and controllers, leadership and responsibility, leadership slash responsibility, and responsibility. So these are the three most important dominating interests in people in life. This one asking him now, how is your family? He's talking about leadership. I led the group of this, I'm the CEO of this, I'm the MD of this, I'm the president of this. They ask you family. You go to talk about waiting, oh my God, who you don't lead. So the thing is this, these are the three most dominating interests in life. Some people are more interested in leadership, responsibility. Some people are more interested in relationship. Some are more interested in achievement. So when you meet people and you start, how is your family? You start talking about what? How is your family? I'm the MD of this, I'm the CEO of this. This person, no tell him about a relationship. He's not interested. This is, in fact, the first 5 statements he made as an entrepreneur. Once you want to go and do this with people, just ask them 4 questions. Family, occupation, recreation, and money. And if you start from the first one, how are you doing? Tell them about yourself. First is telling you, I'm the president of my youth community. I'm the CEO of this. I led the, there's 5 this thing that they stop those. Let me lead them. I'm the charge. These people, they like this leadership and respect. They don't draw the adrenaline. Mention relationship. I rather prefer to lead. They're not interested in achieving. Most of them, they want to lead a winning team. They want to lead the football. They want to lead. If you remove leadership, they are not interested in working with you. They are not interested. Remove leadership. Why this one? They just want to be among. They don't want to lead anybody. They want to be among. After a relationship will move forward, they are interested in that. Why this one? They can be part of your team, except they will achieve. The day you remove them from achieving things, they are not interested. They are backing out. They can trade achievement for relationship. They can trade achievement for it. They don't take the leadership. Let me just take the cup. Lead the team, be the team coach. Let me hold the cup. Now this one be that. It's just they be the captain, but let me score the goal. Let me be the one to score the goal. Now achievement. Now this one. So these are the 3 dominating interests in human being. Now you have to ask your neighbor. Tell your neighbor. Which was your dominating interest? No give them the answer. No give them, but write them on your note. I will come and see you later. Write your own on your note. Which one dominates you more? Which one drives you more? Which one that you can give anything for it? Right? You can give anything for it. You want to. Some people they don't want leadership. You want to give them leadership, say no. I don't want to become president. I don't want to lead. I don't want to lead anything. Don't be part of. You go to church, in the choir department, they don't want to become choir master. They want to be part of the choir. They just want to be relationship. This one is in my choir. They make noise and brag about who is in their choir. They love relationship. Why this one, you see? What they want is that they want to always be the one holding the mic. Let me just achieve. Let me be the one. They don't want to be the choir master, but praise and worship, no touch them. They will fight you. In fact, they go quarrel. Everybody forget you give them the mic. Just give them the mic. They go happy with you. Be the choir master, but give me the mic. That's what they want. That's what they want. These are the dominating interests in life. So understanding these dominating interests help you relate with people and create rapport. Tell them rapport. So you don't have to fight with people. When you see people that anytime they come to your team, they want to always achieve. Allow them. That is their interest. In fact, the more you allow them, the more you will enjoy that relationship. Jesus Christ came one day and look at his 12 disciples. I mean, one of them likes to touch money. He likes money so much. Judas. He carried the money back, give him. I don't know if you do that the way Jesus Christ did. I'm not Jesus Christ. I cannot be like him. You understand? I know you steal my money. I still carry money, give you. Abba, now one for you. I know give you. I'm fine. I waiting kill him with that. So what I'm trying to say, there are people like that if you have these ones in your life, okay, go and sleep. They are going to be loyal relationship. That you like go to hellfire, they are coming with you. You like go to heaven, they are coming with you. Anywhere you go, these people that are coming with you. But their problem is that they always depend on you. That is the problem. They always depend on you for transport, depend on you for recharge card, depend on you for everything. The day you don't give it to them, they are their worst enemy. You have to know you depend on you for anything. That's the problem. But they are very good people. Though. They can stay with you through thick and near. That is anyone to you see that people, just smile. Tell us smile. Now, of course, so for you make you understand people. Understanding because the art of understanding and being understood, that you must understand people's dominating interest in life and help them to achieve their interests. These people you say they want to achieve. Anytime they are not achieving, they will quit the team. If you cannot achieve, they'll start bringing people down. No matter what you do to them, this is their biggest threat in life. And they're also needed in society, because without them, we will not have private sectors. Everybody say, I'm going to start my own church, no worry. I'm going to start my own department, no worry. I'm going to start my own team. Hey, good. No wahala. But they don't like to depend on people. Let me give you some note to write before we call it a day. So I don't know how many minutes I still have. 5 minutes more, okay? Write down your note very well. Don't go into a circle of influence. Don't go into a circle of influence or arena of greatness. Don't go into a circle of influence or arena of greatness expecting people to show interest in you. Don't do that. Don't go into a circle of influence, new environment, new clients, new customer, and an arena of greatness expecting people to show interest in you. Rather, be the one to show interest in them. Don't go into a circle of influence, arena of greatness, meeting new client, new customer, expecting people to show interest in you. Rather, be the one to show interest in them. Walk up to them, shake them, be the one to start conversation. They'll find you very interesting. That's what you don't understand. You need to know how to shake hands on the table of greatness. You need to know how to shake hands. Don't go into a circle of influence or an arena of greatness, expecting people or needing people to show interest in you. Rather, be the one to show interest in them. They'll find you interesting. That's one thing you need to understand. You become an interesting personality. We want to associate with you. So when you meet new people, read them and determine what their personality personality type and dominating interest. When you meet people, read them. Write it on your note. When I meet people from today, I must read them to determine their personality type and dominating interest. Determines two things: personality type and dominating interest. So determine these two things. It will help you a lot. When you meet people, read them to determine their personality type and dominating interest. Pay attention to these things. Pay attention to their tone, gestures, space, clothes, physiology, body language. Pay attention to this. You will place them where they are sanguine, choleric, melancholic, and phlegmatic, where they are interested in achieving, of course, relationship or leadership. It will help you a lot to place people. And when we were doing School of Discipleship in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, there's one of the course. Because after that course, you have to go for a missionary work, and that will determine whether you become assistant pastor or a missionary or in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. So one of the trainings I attended, so the assistant teach us about how to identify people that will be in choir, drama. It's a very funny class, but interesting. That's why you can see most pastors, they seem to have this sense of experience. They sit in church for 2-3 days, committed 2-3 weeks. They call you, join believers class, join workers in training class. They begin to join the class. They're spotting your traits. They know already whether you are a person that likes to lead. In fact, from the time you start working, the time you start talking, they can easily for this one is a leader. This one has a love leadership. In fact, call him a CEO, call him a leader. The guy is very happy. Don't give him anything. He can work for Africa. Just call him, make him a leader of the department. Go and sleep. He will make sure he will lead the team to the expected, and you will be surprised. So the thing is this. So when you go into an arena of leadership, an arena of greatness, you need to read people to know their personality type and dominating interest, what they find interesting. When you pay attention to their physiology, their shape and posture, their gesture, their facial expression, their tone, space, and clothing, the way they dress, you'll be so shocked that this guy, this phlegmatic, this one that is very relaxed, you don't mind wear bathroom slippers come office. And choleric is wondering, why on earth will someone wear bathroom slippers? In fact, this guy will be angry with himself, melancholy, because he's a very detailed person. Come. Why are you wearing bathroom? In fact, the guy, this one, you see, this phlegmatic, he's a very relaxed person and peaceful. He will do color riot, rainbow, blue, black, purple, orange. So only him. So, and melancholy that is very detailed will be angry with phlegmatic. Now come first. How on earth will you do purple hair? Yellow color, your shirt is blue, this one, and it's wearing 7 colors, only one woman being, and you are wondering why on earth will somebody wear 7 colors. This one will be angry because it's very detailed. Why this one do He's relaxed now, he's not motivated. So you need to know people personality type, so that at least when you go out to meet people, you not quarrel with people. Is I don't understand, they work like mad person. In the sense of what drives him is not what drives you. What motivates him is not what motivates you. So understand what motivates people sometimes. Some people that are very, very wonderful set of people. So I'm giving you this training because this year you're going to meet quality people that have billions and millions of naira. So as far as you are selling product to them or services, don't forget about, don't have issues with them. Go to the table to negotiate your own package, tenor package. So you don't go show interest in asking questions, show interest in starting the conversation, show interest to find people find yourself relatable, and start the conversation with the intent to contribute, tenor contribute. So adjust yourself with people's style so you can communicate with people and to carry rapport, because most these millions of naira will come to you in disguise. Opportunity always come not dressed, it always dressed with problem. Most opportunity dressed with problem is not, doesn't look like opportunity. So you don't even recognize it's an opportunity. So you don't, at least one will be a leader in your team, if only if you can recognize his personality type and also his dominating interest. It will help you a lot to understand and relate with people as an entrepreneur. It's what exposures to expose your brain, to expose your brain to understand that, oh, there are people that behave this way, and there are people that are interested in certain things that I may not be interested in, and are also useful, and that becomes their strength. They're not strength. So what is your weakness can be someone else's strength. Now touch yourself, say I'm a success. No, now you are not encouraging me this morning enough. Touch yourself, say I'm a millionaire. So millionaires, you don't have problem. You have somebody like Wiki that likes to talk. Tinubu say, no, well, I can't come, no worry. I will give you a FCT minister. You like, there are people like that. You like that they don't like to talk. They're always at the background. They say, come, you have you're needed here. So understanding that working with people as a leader, you need to pay attention to their tone, pay attention to their gesture, pay attention to their space, to their clothing, pay attention to the body language of people, and know where to place them. This will help you to achieve success working with people, and the sky will be your starting point. And that is the best we can take today. So tomorrow, I have a special topic for you, because we are running up this class for today, and then tomorrow we'll start a special topic for you, and I believe you will not miss tomorrow's class. So the online community, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. You know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. See at the top as you go to actually create rapport with quality people and achieve your dreams as an entrepreneur. You are understanding people, you too will be understood in the process. Bye bye for now, and see you at the top. So for the rest of us,